Hi guys, it's Kelly here from KDS Keltec. Today we're going to talk about paint. I don't really have to say that the most challenging colour to ever polish, maintain, look after is your straight piano black. It's not metallic, it's not glittery, that's a straight black. That's not what this purpose of this video here and this panel is though. It's actually something that's really frustrated me for years and years and absolutely bugged me, is that people assume for some strange reason that this here, the black side, the piano black, has got softer clear coat than a different colour. Happens to be a medium silver here, to make this a good example. So let me explain what I'm trying to get at here. I've read over and over again that piano black, or even sometimes metallic blacks, some strange reason have a completely different clear coat on top of them, on top of the black, compared to say a blue, a red, a silver, a grey. It's actually a myth, it's rubbish. So what we've done here is this is the same clear coat over this whole panel. It's actually the same brand of colour underneath, it just happens to be one's silver, one's black. Yes, this is much harder to polish and get right. When you have the right lighting conditions, it's always going to be tricky. It's that, the more you know, the harder it gets. So this is going to be the hardest colour to get perfect from polishing, but also it's going to look the most stunning when it's done. Hopefully you can see there's very little swells on either side. So I'm trying to think, how can I prove to you that when you've got a car that marks really easy, or you wipe it with a cloth that's been sat on this trolley or on this table, that you can't see there's contamination in there, but there is, but it feels flush to you. You rub it, you mark the black, but you don't mark the grey. Well, the only way I can make this a little bit more consistent is we're going to start with two little rigs I've made here. What I've got is the wire wheel. I'm just going to pull it across the surface with my cable tie, starting at one side, just once. As you can imagine, that's very little pressure, if any, and it's really light. I'm going to put that back down a clean table. I can actually see marks. It's going to be very hard to see, but see if you can capture it. So there's marks that are much easier to see on the black colour than it is on the silver, but the marks are still there on the silver. They're still there. It's impossible to me to mark only one side. Now I'm going to do that again. So this time I'm going to drag, it's the same wire wall, but I've now got a slightly heavier, well actually, this time there's no influence of the cable tie, which there probably wouldn't be anyway. But let's have a look again. So now we're looking at the top part up here, or if I do it that way around to the bottom, and it's scratched it again. You'll probably see it's very difficult to see in the actual silver side. You detailers out there that say black is softer, it's not. It's because you can see it easier. It's much easier to see. I don't even need actually the bright lighting. I can even see it with just the normal strip lamps as I turn this around here. I don't even need the right LED light. Obviously when I do this, you can't see what I'm doing. I can see it really clear. It's much harder to see in the silver. And it's actually quite a dark silver, almost grey. If we went to white or a very light silver, that would almost become black and white, literally black and white. You would not be able to see the marks. So that was a extremely simple demonstration of how easy it is to mark the paint on this side, whereas looks like it's harder to mark the paint on this side when actually it's marking exactly the same. It cannot be marking one side more than the other. It's just your eyes can't see it. If we was to turn the bulb off up there above us, I can do that now myself. If I do that, I can't see any difference. I can now. So if I was to hold that up and then mask that light, once you get the camera right, and I do this, so once we get the angle correct, and then I do that with that light, it stops, and now it's there. So if you haven't got the right light source, you won't see the marks anyway. So technically that's when the sun's out and when it's in. So that was a very quick, brief demonstration of this is why your dirty cloths, your old cloths, not brand new, which we wash, tumble dry, put in a plastic container, seal the container, and keep it spotless, and then we blow the car down, we wash the floors, we go around for hours and hours. I think on one of the Supra videos someone's posted or commented about it's rubbish, you don't need to be cleaning the car down for that long. Well, this happens very, very quickly, very quickly. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please smash that bell. I'm Kelly Harris from KDS Keltec. Goodbye.